In this episode, we're summarizing Neuromancer, written by the father of the cyberpunk science fiction subgenre, William Gibson. The book was first published on July 1st, 1984. As a quick introduction, Neuromancer is largely credited as being the main source of inspiration for films like the Matrix trilogy. After Neuromancer was written, William Gibson would go on to write its sequels, Count Zero in 1986 and Mona Lisa Overdrive in 1988. Together, these three novels are called the Sprawl Trilogy. In the beginning, Henry Dorset Case, also known as Case, is a computer programmer and hacker who now lives in the outskirts of Chiba City, Japan, which is a gritty and bleak place in the future. This future world is filled with crowded and chaotic cities, many of which are controlled by criminals like gangs, the mafia, drug dealers, cyber criminals, and people who sell illegal things. Case really wants to get back to hacking, but he can't because one of his bosses thought he stole something, so they damaged his nervous system with harmful toxins. This damage means he can no longer connect to the virtual world called the Matrix anymore. As Case wanders around the city, he witnesses a terrible incident where his former girlfriend, Linda Lee, gets killed right in front of him during a fight at an arcade. Case notices that someone is following him. It turns out to be Molly Millions, a person who has made changes to her body using technologies like cyber implants. She explains that he is being invited to join a secret hacking job. She takes him to meet her boss, Armitage, who used to be in the US military. Armitage promises to fix Case's ability to hack into the virtual world called the Matrix if Case agrees to do this job. Case agrees, and Armitage fixes his damaged spine. However, he also tells Case that he's put a harmful chemical into his spine. If Case does not complete the mission, these harmful things will slowly dissolve and harm him again. Armitage tells Case and Molly to take a computer chip with the memories of a person named Dixie Flatline, who was like a teacher to Case in hacking. This chip is kept in a big company's network called Sense, or Net, which belongs to a huge family company called Tessier-Ashpool, SA. Case and Molly manage to steal the chip. Armitage then says he's putting together a group of people for an even bigger mission. Without Armitage knowing, Case and Molly find out that Armitage is really Colonel Willis Corto. Corto was part of an important military mission called Operation Screaming Fist. During this mission, they were trying to break into Soviet computer systems, but their aircraft got shot down by Russian planes. Everyone in the mission died except Corto. He managed to crawl across the border into Finland. This experience was so upsetting that Corto turned to a life of crime, traveling through Europe and ending up in a mental hospital in Paris. After a few months, a government official came and took Corto back to the United States. They agreed to fix Corto's eyes and legs, but they only did it so he could testify in a fake trial that was supposed to make the government look good after the mission had gone horribly wrong. Case, Molly, and Armitage go to Istanbul to ask a drug addict and thief named Peter Riviera to join Armitage's team. Riviera is considered a sociopath and uses his special implants to create fake images that trick people and exploit their weaknesses. Meanwhile, Case gets a message from a mysterious computer program called Wintermute. To follow Wintermute's instructions, Case and Molly go to a space station called Freeside, which belongs to Tessier-Ashpool SA. With the help of Dixie Flatline's ROM, Case keeps talking to Wintermute. Wintermute confesses that it wants to join forces with another AI made by Tessier-Ashpool to become super smart. Wintermute explains that it used Corto and turned him into Armitage to help its plan to find the other AI. Armitage was told to gather the team that Molly and Case are now a part of. Riviera's job is to get the secret code from Lady 3 Jane Mary France Tessier-Ashpool, who is the boss of the Tessier-Ashpool family and is the third clone of the daughter of the family's founder, John Ashpool. Remember, I am summarizing this entire trilogy as well as other popular works of literature, movies, and TV shows as well. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss the next episode or series. If you would like to see the playlists of our summaries, click on the link in the description. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Click like on the video if you found it valuable, because that helps YouTube recommend it to others like you. Consider supporting us on Patreon if you can. Doing this helps my channel out tremendously. I thank you for your support. Later on, Case, Molly, and Armitage go to another city called Zion to find a pilot named Malcolm and a ship named Marcus Garvey for their mission. Then they go back to Freeside, and Molly goes into Villa Straylight, which is the big house and headquarters of the Tessier-Ashpool family. Inside, she finds John Ashpool, the old boss of the Tessier-Ashpool family and company. She kills him, and Case uses a technology called SimStim to see what she's doing in cyberspace. Molly goes deeper into the house to look for Lady Jane, while Case stays on Marcus Garvey to connect to the virtual world and talk to Wintermute. While they are on Marcus Garvey, Armitage's behavior starts to change, and it becomes clear that he's really Corto. He's so messed up that Wintermute kicks him out of the ship to make sure he doesn't ruin the mission. In Villa Straylight, Molly gets hurt, but still finds Lady 3 Jane. Riviera betrays the team and now protects Lady 3 Jane, along with her ninja bodyguard, Hideo. At the same time, Case gets stuck in a fake world made by the second AI, Neuromancer. Neuromancer tries to trick Case into staying in this fake world by bringing back Linda Lee, Case's ex-girlfriend, who was killed before. Case switches between the fake world, Marcus Garvey, and Villa Straylight. In Villa Straylight, Riviera tries to harm Molly, but Lady 3 Jane stops him. She feels bad for Case and Molly. Lady 3 Jane explains that her mother created the two AIs with the hope that they would work together with the Tessier-Ashpool family. This partnership would have made the Tessier-Ashpools incredibly powerful and able to live forever. 3 Jane, Molly, and Case reach the main part of the computer with the AI. 3 Jane shares the secret code, which lets Wintermute join forces with Neuromancer. However, Case decides not to stay in Neuromancer's fake world because he can't stop wondering if Linda Lee is real or not. Molly and Case go back to their home in the Sprawl, and Case eventually returns to Chiba City. Wintermute and Neuromancer, who are now one powerful AI, get in touch with Case. They say they've received messages from other AIs, even ones as far away as the Alpha Centauri star system. The story ends with a scene in the virtual world. Case sees a boy who looks like Neuromancer, and he is with Linda Lee. They all laugh together. This makes Case wonder if maybe Dixie Flatline, also known as McCoy Pauly, still exists in the computer world, but it's not clear. The ending hints that Case might be a copy of the real Case, stored in a computer like Dixie Flatline was. That was Neuromancer. To watch the next episode, click on the link in the description or at the end of this video. In the description, you will also find additional links for supporting our channel. As I stated at the beginning of the video, Neuromancer is the first book of the Sprawl trilogy. If you would like me to summarize the next 2 books in the trilogy, let me know in the comment section below. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. We upload new videos every week, so subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the like button as well. Click the notification bell to be notified of when we upload these videos. See you on the next episode of Culture Screen.